Let's talk about the pros and cons of investing in options, because there's always risk involved with every type of investing, right? I always tell my clients, as a financial consultant, when I work with people, I always tell them, if you want more than 2 or 3% return on your investment, you must take risk. So the
Yeah,
higher the risk,
actually,
the higher the potential for return, and vice versa.
it's more of a risk not to do anything with your money. That's what I feel. I think if you don't do anything with your money, the whole idea is to keep the money, you keep the wealth, and the things cost so much, and life is like a treadmill with the speed always seems to be going up. So if you're not going to be educate yourself or have somebody do it for you, um, the risk really is would
Let's
be doing
explain
nothing.
why. Because the problem is, you actually, I think you're referring to inflation. Because if you take your money and keep it under your pillow or even in the bank, and the bank's paying you less than 1% in interest, reality is that you're actually losing money, because inflation is anywhere between 3 to 4 to 4.5%. So that means every year, cost of life, cost of goods,
Right,
cost of services, everything goes up. Your taxes go up, your the subway rides go up, your
right.
gas prices go up, milk price, everything goes up. So especially after COVID, what happened is, like, I feel like the governments are printing money. Not just the US government, many other governments, they're just printing money. And I can see, like, I remember when back in the day when $100 was actually worth a lot of money, it was actually a lot of money. And now it's nothing. It's like $100 you can spend very quickly. And then, next thing you know, like, even $1,000. I feel like $1,000 now is what $100 used to be 20 years ago. So,
Absolutely.
so to your point, I think it's such an important point that I want to really make sure people recognize and understand that what you said is so, so important. If you
Right.
don't do anything, it's like when you don't make a decision, you're actually making a decision by to do
You're
nothing.
making a decision not to
To do
make a
nothing. So
decision.
when you don't do anything with your money, basically you're making a decision to lose the inflation rate of your savings, of your assets. So you must do something with your money. And when it comes to investing, to me, there's like 3 or 4 major investment categories, right? Real estate is one. The capital markets is two, which includes the stock market and bonds. This is the new thing, is like the cryptocurrency. You have all the different
Absolutely.
Bitcoin and Ethereum and all this other chain cryptocurrency that you can purchase. And then you have, part of, investing in the market is you can do with option strategies like we're talking about. So if you look at it, you must do something.
My point I was trying to make was it with the risk thing is if you do something over and over again, it's less of a risk. So when you go into options, ease into it. Don't go crazy. Don't spend your life savings, and do it, conservatively at first until you get confident that you know what you're doing. Like anything else, the risk gets taken away with repetition, right?